Hi everyone. Well, if you look around me, you will see that everywhere is white. Snow is falling. It is freezing cold in Vienna, Austria today. I remember back in early 90s, I worked under this weather condition for many years. What I meant was, I worked outside, not inside a building, sometimes for 5, 6, 7 hours in a day, just to survive. And there are so many other African people that are still working under this weather condition outside, not inside a building. And they are going through hell just to earn a living, to survive. I went through hell to survive too. I am making this video because many of us, after going through, after working so hard to make a living, after paying our rent, our electricity bill and heater bill, the money remaining that we saved, we send it home. We send it to our relatives in Africa, to our brothers, to our sisters, and the rest of them, cousins or nephews. We send it to them. And sometimes we send this money to them for them to help us and carry out a project. Some wicked ones among them will embezzle that money, lavish that money. There are some of us that we are able to build a house, buy landed property, or own a car. And you see family members follow the person up spiritually. There are some even family members that will go to any length to make sure that you do not return back to Africa. They suspend you in abroad so that they will be benefiting or own that property. There are some cases where family members or relatives have killed their own person because of the property the person suffered for. And these things that I just said, they are very bad. Now, I want to tell you that is doing this. Remember that what goes around comes around, that whatever you sow, you shall equally reap. What you sow, you will definitely reap. Look at the weather condition that human beings are striving to earn a living, working hard to earn a living. And after going through these things, going through this suffering, you have the mind to eat your own brothers or your own sisters' money. Now I want to talk to African leaders. There are so many African brothers and sisters that are stranded in Europe, in abroad. I tell you, under this weather condition, a lot of people, a lot of Africans are homeless. They have no place to sleep. A lot have no place to sleep. Under this weather condition, many Africans are sleeping outside. In Europe, in USA, in Asian countries, in Arab countries. And normally, no African is supposed to, none, look at the weather condition, none, look, normally, no African is supposed to leave African continent to come out for greener pastures. We are supposed to be living in Africa as kings and queens in our continent. But because of corrupt politicians, even politicians, that was what made a lot of us to escape from Africa, to run away from Africa, and be suffering as slaves in abroad. Well, I want to make this video especially to Nigerians. This video is for Nigerians. Next month, the presidential election is coming up. And if you do not make the right choice or the right decision, you will keep suffering. Nigeria is supposed to be one of the greatest countries on earth. But because of corruption, Nigerians are suffering and people are making mockery of that country. Now, as the presidential election is coming up next month, vote wisely. Do not vote for old and demented men. I urge you to vote for Peter Obi. I'm telling you, Peter Obi is the man that will take Nigeria, that will move Nigeria forward. The other two men cannot do